Hi, and welcome to another segment of Life and Metaphysics. As you know, my name is Fernando, and today we're going to discuss a sign called Oche Iroso. Oche Iroso says, if rain doesn't fall, corn doesn't grow. Now, don't we wish every day could be full of sunlight and butterflies and beauty and beaches and warmth? But unfortunately, we have those days where it rains and it's cold and it's wet. But that rain helps provide us with an essential water and plants and life, and it helps us to grow and to be stronger people. Well, in life, we have the same situations. Some days we go through a beautiful day where everything is great and things couldn't be better. And other days it seems like everything is going wrong and things aren't working out the way we want them to. That's the spiritual, that's the emotional rain. El lenguaje or the Dilogum is teaching us that sometimes we gotta go through the bad to shape us into what we can be, into the potential people that we can become. Without rain, without hardships, our characters turn out to be weak. So we need to be grateful of the challenges that life presents us in order for us to overcome them and carry on and become stronger, more solid individuals. Another saying in this sign discusses the fish that swims in fresh water cannot swim in salt water. Sometimes we get frustrated with circumstances, and in order to avoid the rain, we'll go and we'll make these big changes that just don't make sense because we're tired of the same thing over and over again. We look at our neighbors and we're like, wow, they're doing so well, and whatever it is that they're doing, I want to do it. And we try, and it doesn't necessarily work for us. Sometimes we should stick to what works best for us instead of trying to make these crazy shifts and take these crazy chances that end up just flapping. What works for some may not work for all. So stop and think what's working for you and what's not, and push on what's working instead of trying to get involved in something that you really have no experience, or you really have no business being involved with. I went through it too. For years, I wanted to get into the medical field, and my calling was more spiritual. Either way, you can help people, but your vocation will kind of be spelled out, and one day you'll have an aha moment and you'll figure out what's best for you, and you open up a YouTube channel too. Another saying in this sign speaks of calling death. It says, "He who calls death will find him." Again, when we get desperate, when we get upset, when we get overwhelmed, we start doing things like calling on death and just doing things out of frustration. But at the end of the day, those are counterproductive measures that aren't going to help anyone. Don't call on death, because what if he answers? Sometimes it's best just to bite the bullet and push through certain circumstances than have to, face your own mortality. So just be grateful you have the gift of life, because not everybody makes it to earth, and just do your best to navigate through. Don't let the rain drown you. And if you complain, he who complains never resolves. If you run around with your head down complaining, this sucks, oh my gosh, I can't get out of this, you're not going to resolve anything. Stop, pull yourself together, find the little strength you have, and multiply it and grow it. Corn grows from the rain. We grow from difficulties, from problems, from the figurative rain. So this is how we build character, this is how we grow as people, and this is how we learn lessons. In life, we just gotta find the solutions to the circumstances we've been dealt. But if we sit around wallowing, we're not gonna find those. Another thing, very simple, again in this sign, don't bite off more than you can chew. Pace yourself. Don't go overboard, don't go crazy. Let me do this, and if I can do it, let me move on to the next. And if I can do that, then you can go ahead and try to take on more opportunities. But don't overwhelm yourself and then complain that you're exhausted, because we're the ones that take on responsibilities. And there's a simple word to limit that. It's no. A lot of us have a hard time saying that. So let's try to take those little pieces of advice and grow within ourselves, which is those simple concepts. All right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed Oche Iroso, and if you have any questions, please let me know. Subscribe, comment, give me that thumbs up, and check out the rest of my videos. And I'll talk to you soon. Thank you.